It's your girl Ash and I am back with another video, and I'm super duper excited because today is Documentary Sunday and I'm going to be watching episode 2 of Educating Yorkshire. If you guys would like to check out episode 1, the link will be up at the top, and if you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, the link will be down in the description below. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Hit that red button so you can be a part of the family. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Enough of me talking, let's get straight into this reaction. Mr. Mitchell. I like him. He's so sweet and fair.
I came in with a plan. A different approach to raising standards for the good of the kids.
Those crosswords just stress me out.
I want all the students to be ready for the world when they leave here, that they leave us as model citizens. But every day almost, someone rails against that vision. Any school that tells you that they don't have fights is lying, because they happen.
Yes. Even on the bus.
A traditional head teacher is somebody who doesn't necessarily get their hands dirty.
Even on a school bus.
But I'm a new head teacher.
It's lunchtime, and there's trouble between two Year 11 students.
Jack has swung for Georgia. Jack has swung for Georgia. Is that a female? That's a female's name, so I'm pretty sure that's a girl. I know he did not hit a girl. That's unacceptable.
Come back to you in a minute, Jack, okay?
Head of Year, Mrs. Crowther, joins Mr. Mitchell to investigate what's happened.
Jack's gone for Georgia, and the next thing I knew, someone was holding Jack down on the floor. And I need to find out who's seen
Right,
what.
I'll get Jack up here in my office.
Okay.
Okay. Then we take that one from there. Happy days.
God, yeah, they call you a slag, and then he's got open goal for me and everything.
Who's this?
Jack in me.
Right, who's got Jack?
Is that Georgia?
What?
Who's got Jack now?
Over there somewhere.
The teacher got
I
him.
couldn't even get a proper grip of him because he had me by neck.
Right. Yeah.
No, that's
Wait,
unacceptable. You never hit a female.
And I'll just leave
Ever.
these with you. So just, he's not anywhere to be seen, so don't. Okay.
At least she's okay.
You can't have enough to talk to me yet. I do need some time to calm down.
Fine, sir.
You're fine.
That's
Don't look
unacceptable.
fine. Get a tissue. You might need one.
Little bastard. Were you eating a panini?
No, garlic bread.
Her accent is
I'm ringing my
strong.
mum. Hello? This lad, he was slagging me off on Friday because everyone told me at Top Gate. So I've gone up to him today and I just goes to him, oh, were you slagging me off? He goes, yeah, I called you a fucking slag, and what you gonna do? I goes, am I fucking slag, am I? He stood up and went for me and everything, so we were fighting. Yeah, no, lads have got him and goes, you don't fucking hit a lass, and then when he's been on floor, everyone's just bolted in. No, dinner roll.
Okay, I know she said that she went up to him and she said something to him and then they were fighting, I think she said. I think that's what she said. Her accent is really strong. I'm trying to understand what she's saying. I hear little bits and pieces that come out clear.
Fuck's sake. Jack Henry's tiny as anything, he's nothing. Yeah, you won't know when no one knows him, really.
From start to finish. Tell me what happened.
Well, I was eating my dinner, sir, and
Right.
she came over to me.
She?
She came over to
She?
cut Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah.
She started saying, threatening me, and then she said, do you think you're clever and that, calling me a slapper and all this stuff? I just told her basically, go away and leave me alone. And then she said to me, if I'm a slapper, then what's your mum? And then that's when I got out of my seat and went for it, because I don't like anyone talking bad about my mum.
That's unacceptable. I'm sorry, that is unacceptable. You do not hit a female at all. That she didn't hit him. Even if she was talking about his mom, that's what I think he said, that still doesn't justify hitting a female. Now, if she would have hit him, and he reacted off of reflex, then that's a different story. But he could have handled this totally different. He could have handled this totally different. And honestly, speaking from experience of when I was in high school, I got hit by a boy because I told on him. I think he did something to me. Well, actually, I didn't get hit. I actually got beat up by a boy in high school. I hope he doesn't see this, but I told on him. He did something to me, and I told his stepfather, and he got in trouble. I think he might have got like a whooping or something like that, or got grounded, and he was extremely upset. And when I seen him one day, he actually fought me and choked me and put me to sleep. That's just like unacceptable. You do not hit females. I do not care. That's unacceptable. That should be taught at home. You do not hit a female. My sons know better not to hit a female. You do not do that. You are stronger than them. You have to go about things a certain type of way. And I understand that everybody deal with their emotions a little bit different, but that's unacceptable. I do not care. This really has me mad, even though she's okay, and I'm glad she's okay. But still, it's just not right. You just do not hit a female. No. I get he's hurt, but he could have hurt her.
It was me upset.
And then very carefully tell me exactly how you reacted.
I just went for her.
So you got up out of your seat?
Yeah.
Were you sitting down at this time? So you got up out of your seat?
I just lunged out. I didn't plan on punching her or slapping her. Or...
Did you punch or slap her?
I didn't, no.
But you went for her?
Yeah.
And he was slagging me off, calling me every name under the sun. So I've gone over to him at dinner time and I goes, were you talking about me on Friday in your last lesson? He goes, yeah, I was, you're a slag and what you're going to do. And then he stood up, he's gone for me. And then we just started fighting.
Okay. Can I just ask you something, Georgia? And it's just important. Did you stamp on his head?
I don't know. I might have done.
Is it possible?
I don't know. I might have done.
Right, thank you.
Can't remember because I was just, my adrenaline rush was just there. It was just, oh.
Right. I need to get a statement from you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for now. You just stay where you are, please.
No, this really pissed me off. I'm sorry, guys.
I have done no wrong to him. I have not even said a word to him. I don't even know him.
Happy Tuesday.
Interesting Tuesday.
Interesting Tuesday.
Very
It's
interesting.
unacceptable. I'm glad she's okay, but
We're in an intense environment where kids that don't like each other necessarily are thrust
no,
together.
why are they pushing?
We're trying to make them get on with each other. Sometimes it doesn't work. But I'm very clear in my approach to that. That's not acceptable.
It's not.
Just sit here a minute, Georgia, please.
Hi, Mr. Mitchell.
You do? How dare you say that?
All right.
Yes.
Come back and talk to you in a minute, Georgia.
All right.
She can. Nice and calm.
She's very calm.
Couldn't get hold of him because she had me by the neck. I could have stamped on his head, but I can't remember.
The only reason why I asked her that is because Paul seems to think that somebody did stamp on his
She's
head.
not mentioned anything about that. Jack Henry's version of events is she came over and says, why are you calling me a slag? And then she said, anyway, if I am a slag, what's your mum? He's not denying anything, but he's using she called me mum a slag.
Well, that's absolutely fine. And yeah, I can understand that. But also, it's called Georgia a slag. So,
So it's unprovoked.
yes, it is.
Let me just tie up the bit about, anyway, if I'm a slag, what's your mum? You're on your phone, Georgia.
Yeah, talking
We haven't
to my
finished
mum.
yet.
Talking to my mum.
Come in here, Georgia.
And
love
don't be what?
Get in there.
it. Come on, out, no. Don't hit me. He thinks that you said, anyway, if I'm a slag, what's your mum?
No.
Did you make any reference to his mum
No,
at
I
all?
didn't say
I'm
I-
just asking
No.
questions.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well done for staying calm, because 6 months ago you'd have gone
Bothered.
off the wall, wouldn't you? Cheers.
It's alright.
All right.
Okay,
Excellent.
so if she said that she's wrong, but that doesn't justify, and I'm not saying they're saying that, but I'm just speaking in general, it doesn't justify a boy hitting a girl. That does not justify anything at all. If she said that, she was wrong and she needs to be held accountable as well. But at the same time, it's never right for a boy, a man, to hit a woman. That's just unacceptable.
Oh, yeah.
I've gone over to him, right? Because, what you call me a slag for? So he stood up, yeah, because I said your mum was slag. But I said that I didn't say that. He stood up, he's gone for me.
Can you ring Jack Henry? Mum, explain what's happened and say, look, it is serious, but by the same token, it's an argument. Jack's got angry.
Yes.
We keep him out of circulation at the moment.
Can Georgia go back to her lesson?
If she's calm enough, you make a judgment call, that's fine.
Okay.
It's difficult sometimes to sort of draw the line as to who's to blame and who's not to blame. Jack is generally a really well-behaved lad, but when the going has got tough in the past for Jack, he has lashed out, and in the end,
Right, Jack.
we have to look at the behaviour that we've been presented with, and we have to sort of make a judgment decision as to what we think is the best outcome.
Very
That's fair.
quick with your temper. And I know this has been an issue before, isn't it? I know you're ashamed, and I know you're upset about it.
Yeah.
How would you feel if I had a word with Mrs. Kennedy? She's going to do some work one-to-one on behaviour management.
Fine, mate.
Mr. Mitchell decides to remove Jack Henry from lessons and give him 3 days in the school isolation room.
You sure you're all right getting home?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks, Jack.
He is also given a course of anger management.
Yeah, you need it.
On this occasion, Georgia is not punished.
I am constantly striving for a harmonious school. And we need different groups within the school environment to treat each other with respect and get along with each other. And that is one of the things that is not for sale about my vision for the school. But mark my words, we haven't heard last of this.
He's lucky she doesn't have a brother.
It's the day after the fight.
Oh, I can't cope. I can't walk to school.
Oh, it looks so cold.
No, I can't walk no more. I'm freezing.
Too cold for me.
For the Year 11 girls, it's still a hot topic.
I was fucking giggling yesterday after that fight though. You're fucking mad, you. Says he coming to toilets. Yeah.
What did she say about Jack?
Sheridan, Amy, Hannah, Lauren. They were just a cool group. They're all cool.
I get on with Georgia so much.
I can't cope with her sometimes because she's just that funny.
I love her to pieces.
Mental.
Yeah, proper mental.
Come on, people, get moving, please. Making the place look untidy. Especially you.
Oh my gosh.
Sheridan. Miss, we're not late. We've been in toilets.
Georgia, bless her. Georgia's difficult.
Georgia.
She's difficult, huh?
Mr. Jane about fight yesterday. No. Had a fight. Did you? Yeah. Jack Henry, they just stood up and started attacking.
It makes a change, because normally George is the first one to react, but...
And Miss Jordan got in my face, felt like punching her.
It's enough.
Ooh, I was dead mad. Stop swearing, Georgia.
Get up my face and now.
Get up.
I just said so smelling on Georgia.
Georgia likes to be the centre of attention. Georgia likes to shout her mouth off. And she's charismatic.
She's amazing.
She seemed like a tough cookie. There go Jack.
For Jack Henry, the day after the fight means starting his 3 days in the school isolation room.
He look at peace.
Once again, my anger has got me into this mess.
Aww.
I still feel ashamed of myself, and I did miss my friends a lot in isolation, but I guess that was, part of my punishment, not being able to see anybody.
Jack Henry's group of friends are very different to George's.
They're a tight-knit
He
bunch of
seemed
kids.
remorseful.
Support each other when things get tough. They work hard. They want to achieve.
Brandon is Jack Henry's best friend.
Have you heard what Jack Henry?
What did he do?
I think he finally snapped after all those all those people just tormenting him constantly. I think it just came to the day where he went, you know what? No! Bang.
Brandon. Very geeky. There's about 10 of them.
They're not exactly boss, but they're not like they get on with teachers, if you know what I mean.
They just get their heads down in every single lesson and you don't hear a word from them. They're just really quiet.
We do have common enemies, because if somebody's passing, they'll always say something, or they'll give us nasty looks.
We start taking pick out of them, calling them names.
Why?
I don't know what I do to, deserve such abuse off people, but, at the end of the day, some people are popular, some people aren't, and I guess I'm just...
No, that's unacceptable as well. Because these boys stay to themselves, you pick on them, you call them names. No, that's unacceptable. Unacceptable, and someone needs to speak to her about that. That's not right. You don't pick on people that's not bothering you. Oh, no, that's not right. If they're minding their own business, doing their work quiet, that does not mean that you should pick on them. That's bullying. You know what, Ashley? It's okay.
Unfortunate enough to be not popular.
I'd hate to be one of them. I'd really hate it.
So cool. Look at that thing, man.
I used to like those.
They have to learn to deal with it. And you need geeks, and you need swats, and whatever other nasty terms that we might have for them, as well as complete extroverts. Kids have to develop their own personalities, and I think that's really important.
Couldn't be my bus, my school bus.
Taking jackets off.
Hello,
Jack.
Couldn't be my school bus.
That's now. Hello, Jack.
Jack Henry has lashed out once before this year in response to teasing.
But I like how he said to himself, he realizes that he has a problem when he gets angry. He said to himself, talking to himself, saying, I did it once again. I let my anger, get the best of me. He's taking accountability within himself, talking to himself. He knows that he has a problem. He knows that. And that's where it starts. It starts with yourself, knowing that you know that you have a problem, and your reactions, your actions towards certain things isn't good. Did I
to
just
help
make
him
sense?
deal with this,
I hope I
inclusion
did.
worker Mrs. Kennedy is giving him a
But I
course of
like
anger
how he
management.
took accountability.
So,
I like
do you want
that.
to talk about the incident?
Yeah, that's fine.
How did you feel?
Aww.
I felt really bad inside. I felt ashamed that I'd went for a girl.
Right, yeah.
And I also felt angry at myself.
Right.
Because I'd lost it.
Yeah.
And I was very shaky inside.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I do hope people do leave me alone. I'll try and get on with things and just block them out as best as I can, because at the end of the day I shouldn't really let them spoil my last few months. I'm going to spend as much as time I can making sure I leave with good grades, I do well in my exams, and
He's human.
Spend as
I
much time with my
understand
friends
it.
as I possibly can.
But they shouldn't be. It sounds like they're kind of like being bullied, and I don't like that. And I know that this is just only an episode, but I feel that way, and I'm not happy about that. I don't. That's. Oh God.
That's where we're going to come in, and I'm going to come and help you, and we're going to do a little program for about 6 weeks. We'll look at some coping strategies to help you manage your behaviour. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
First of all, we'll look at like triggers
He
because
seemed-
you're
he
at a
seemed
stage now where
remorseful.
young man hormones raging in that body. Yeah, that's sort of cause you to go like a volcano. Yeah. Right. Okay. Get you back down to isolation.
I absolutely accept that Jack Henry has had a hard time at school.
Yeah.
We've tried to help him through that and give him advice and guidance to go forward. But we've also dealt with those people that have been responsible. The school's policy on bullying is really clear. We don't accept any bullying in any form. It's absolutely central to the core values of the school, to my own values.
Yeah, that's
But we have to
unacceptable.
recognise as well that Jack Henry's lashed out at someone physically, and that's
Yeah.
not something that we can accept.
And that's the thing. That's the thing too. When people get bullied, you know, sometimes they just snap. You know, sometimes they just snap, and it's sad. It's really sad.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Some things work for some kids, and for other kids, it's other things that work.
Over Georgia's 5 years at school, they've tried many things to turn her behaviour around. She's been a regular in detention and isolation and has been excluded 6 times.
Now she should, you know what?
This year, her behaviour has improved, and the school put it down to one key tactic. Those who don't behave aren't allowed to go to the end of school prom.
Because it's like you're leaving, aren't you? So it's like, it's a big thing. Really, really good.
I can't wait for prom. That one time where you could proper dress up and look nice and...
Go party.
Over the last 12 months, she's grown up a wee bit, and she has started thinking about how she acts.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good most of the time.
But there are flashpoints. We would all love to see Georgia go to the prom, but to be honest, it's going to be a difficult one.
Look at my face.
Brandon is a prefect. His job is to make sure that everyone is following the school rules.
Where are you going? 20 of you. No. What are you going for? I'm not stupid. Oh dear. Don't get past me.
It's important that people understand that there are basic rules by which everybody lives, and it's not about school and it's not about a home, it's just about society in general.
Sophia, what are you doing? Miss James is this way.
So that people outside the school can think, those kids go to Thornhill Community Academy, rather than, oh, it's kids from high school again.
In form time, Georgia is following her own rules.
Class here. And if you've already done your maths exam, you go to your normal lesson.
Carla's drinking Guinness tonight because it's proper good for your baby.
Guinness?
Guinness.
How is it good for your baby?
Guinness is really good for your baby.
How?
Gotta ask Miss. Miss, how's Guinness good for your baby?
It's not.
Yeah, it is. Proper good for your baby. Really, really good for your baby.
What?
Guinness drink beer.
You're not supposed to drink while you're pregnant.
You're allowed to drink Guinness. It's Guinness. It's really nice. Really good.
Guinness, is that like Bulmers?
I don't know.
Put your tie on before I come over there and pin it to your neck. Georgia? Right, they'll have your planner and we'll put a comment in it.
Put your tie on.
Don't like it.
You've got to
It
put it on
strangles me,
sometime.
proper strangles
Well, then
me.
get a bigger shirt.
No, I don't want to.
Put your tie on.
It's tight on my neck. It's strangles
Right, well then
me.
give me your planner because I'm not having this argument with you this morning.
shut
I'll
up.
have your planner.
gosh.
Did you tell me to shut up then? Right, outside. Out.
Oh my God.
Just put the tie on.
Oh, just the person. Before you go, Georgia has refused to put a tie on several times and has told me to shut up.
I wasn't talking to you, was I?
I'm not
You was
having
talking
it.
to her.
She also hasn't given me a planner to write her a comment.
What, putting my tie on there?
No,
you
you
don't give me a
weren't.
chance.
I've been talking to you for 4... No, I'm not having this argument. Take her outside.
Whatever.
I mean, how difficult is it, honestly?
Fuck off.
Georgia?
Your teachers are
Oh
winding
my
me up on the
gosh.
first time of bloody morning. Get fucked.
I mean, even Max does it, look. Look at that. Perfect model student there.
I should be a prefect to me.
Unfortunately, Georgia was on the warpath.
Why?
She's walked out of the classroom. She's refused to even come and talk to me.
I'll come and have a look with you. Georgia?
She wouldn't be
Why did you
going to
storm
prom.
Lady?
Eh? What did you storm off for?
Because Miss Wood winds me up.
Don't walk away from me, I'm trying to talk to you. Miss Wood asked you politely on a number of occasions to put your tie on, and
Yeah,
you
then I
failed.
put it on and then she didn't
But you
even
didn't,
give me
did
a
you?
chance.
Because if it's on,
She didn't even give me a chance
Georgia,
and then...
Georgia, if it's on like it's on now, she's quite right. Because it's not on now. You either put your tie on, or you need to do what we do when people refuse to follow instructions, which is go into isolation. Put your tie on.
Yeah, why does
It
it?
needs to be, because I said so. It's my school. That's why. She's a child, isn't she? She's just a child. She's a child who desperately wants to be a 25-year-old. And she's just not mature enough.
That's the thing about these kids. They want to be grown so bad. So if you want to be grown, then really act like you're grown. Take accountability, okay? Since you want to be grown so bad.
She's done so well. And she's desperate to go to the prom and everything. It would be an awful shame, you know.
No. She wouldn't be going to prom.
She has
I'm
the
sorry.
carrot of the prom. You know, and a failure to improve her behaviour or to meet with our expectations will mean that prom may well be taken away.
No, they gave her millions of chances. She wouldn't be going to prom. Sorry.
As George's behaviour continues to test the school, Jack Henry is persevering with his anger management.
So,
Look at Jack.
You know, like we were talking about that ticking time bomb.
Behaving so well.
You are that ticking time bomb out now, aren't you? Yeah. Ticking, making you react to things, yeah?
Start shaking uncontrollably.
Yeah. It's like seeing that mist, isn't it? That red mist.
I don't really think about anything. I'll just do it because you said this to me, right? I'm not going to take it anymore. You're going to get it back.
It might be just helping you breathe in, take yourself away from the situation, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you are doing a good job, yeah? And you're only just dealing with an emotion that's quite normal, yeah? You're not a bad person because sometimes you get a little bit angry. You do know that,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah? Yeah.
Anger management is helping. I've learned, more to try and walk away from it more than I usually do. And that's where I want to be like. I don't want to have such a short fuse that I snap all the time. Because, it could affect me in adult life, and I don't want that for myself. I want to be able to, be a calm, more relaxed, laid-back person.
I respect Jack.
Jack Henry's sessions are going good.
I like
think
that.
he's just
Taking
a boy that's growing
accountability.
up and
I like that.
It was provoked.
Georgia knows what buttons to press, doesn't she?
With everyone.
Georgia wouldn't be going to prom if it was up to me. I'm sorry. She wouldn't be going to
Georgia,
prom.
please.
Period.
Please, if you want all the grief, keep going.
Despite the risk of not going to the prom, over the next few weeks, George's behaviour goes downhill.
Can't tell me what to do.
Okay. Oh, with that attitude, you wouldn't be going to prom if it was up to me. We're not going to keep talking to you. You're going to miss out on a good event. Period.
Don't do that with me, darling. Can you sit down? Can you sit down like you've been asked? Georgia, sit down, Georgia. Georgia, sit down, please.
Mr. Mitchell, tell her she's not going to prom.
Wrong frame of mind. Feet off. Sit down properly.
I'll just gossip to all my mates and then I get shouted at, then get sent out, then get sent to Mr. Mitchell's office.
But the point is, I'm asking you to sit down because this is some... Georgia, listen, are you going to listen to me talking or are you going to just crap on? Talk about yourself getting wound up. Crikey Moses, you put me in an early grave, Georgia.
Are you scared of this, Mitchell?
No. It's not like you can smack me and just send me to bed, is it?
As complaints about George's
attitude.
behaviour pile up, the school is running out of options.
No, you're not running out of options. Tell her she's not going to prom.
Last few days. First thing Georgia did when she walked into Velda's cover lesson today was try and get a phone out and put some music on. Velda said, no, you're not allowed to do that. So-and-so lets us do it. So-and-so says it's all right for us to do it. Why won't you? Oh, get out my face, you know. And kids have all got the ties off. The kids get away with stuff. You know, we have to look inside at ourselves.
I'm a say what you mean what you say type of person. I would already told her, you're not going to prom. Period. Point blank.
And how we deal with stuff as well sometimes, because there are inconsistencies.
I'm going to deal with this now. Dead simple. Firstly, under no circumstances should mobile phones be in use during lesson times. There have been several instances over the past couple of weeks where students have been listening to music, etc. during lessons. We do not allow mobile phones in the academy. Please can you ensure that you stick to these principles? Sorry if this sounds like a rant. It sort of is.
Can you sort your tie up, please? Georgie, excuse me, sort your ties up. Mobile phones aren't allowed at all in school. Okay?
Right, what are you lot doing here? Hey, prefects, come on. Why am I doing your job here? Hey?
You should bring back the cane back and just bang. If you deserve it, then you deserve it and you should be smacked. Bang! Wouldn't do it again.
While Georgia is in trouble, her friends are making their final arrangements for the prom.
Oh, so she's not going.
I've seen a proper nice yellow dress, mate.
Yeah, my dress is from America.
How much is your dress?
It's in that fucking dollar sign thing. Is yours? So are you going on your own?
Yeah, because there's only enough seats for me and the driver, plus my dress is massive, so I probably won't even going to fit in it. A Lamborghini. If you all want to get a limo, I've seen a really nice one. Do you know that car, that Bentley car?
Yeah, Bentley
it's
car.
been stretched. When you open doors, the doors flip up, so they go up, and inside it's proper sparkly and it's gorgeous.
She's
How many
pretty.
people
They
is it
both are
for?
pretty.
8.
It's not like pink colour, it's a grey colour.
Pink is a nice colour, but I think it looks a bit tacky when they're pink.
I'd either have grey, white or black.
Send me it on BBM, and if you can find that website, what it's on.
Yeah.
Why is it on a website? Is it like a... Take a photo.
So she's not going to prom.
With prom fast approaching, Georgia's behaviour reaches tipping point. After more disruption in lessons, she's given time in isolation, but she doesn't come into school to do it.
Because all my sisters went to formal anyway. They've all been targeted, and that's what they're doing to me. They all got kicked out. So I'm surprised I've even lasted till end year 11.
Wow.
How many sisters have you got?
There's 4 of us all together.
And how many of your sisters made it through to the end of school?
1.
Wow. And she noticed and still
Georgia
continues.
is finally back in school, but she still refuses to go to isolation.
Sir, it's actually really bad because I'm getting done, so I ain't even done.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Just wait there. No, you're not. You can come in here and make this point. I'm very sorry, Georgia would like to complain to you.
It's disgusting what's happened.
Refusing to go into isolation.
Well, you need to go into isolation, Georgia.
I'm not.
Do not let
Something
her
I
get
haven't
her way.
done.
Be excluded then, sorry.
Well, I haven't done anything.
Right, come outside then, Georgia.
I'm sick of it. Proper sick of it.
She's outrageous at the minute.
She is.
It's just ridiculous, that done all.
Yeah.
It's proper tired.
Mr. Mitchell and his team exclude Georgia for 3 days.
I'm not coming back now, that's it.
You don't leave any kid languishing somewhere where they're not going to be successful. But there comes a time as well where you think this is just becoming so onerous in terms of time now. We have to concentrate on the battles that we can win. And Georgia, I think, dare I say it, unfortunately, is a battle that we're probably losing at the moment.
I don't want to speak to them anyway, they're just following me.
Following you because you're excluded, so you need to leave premises.
Miss, have you got an address or something my mum can put a complaint into? She's doing it to hire people, independent people.
School address or Kirkby's Education Authority.
Yeah, you don't need to follow me now.
Website. See you later.
So she's going home?
She's not going to go to the prom. Not a chance.
Wow.
We've only got one more week, haven't we? Yeah? Where's that saying that you had? What I can't...
It was.
See if you
A
remember
man's
it.
true wealth is measured by the good he does in the world.
And that's your mantra into that's what you want to achieve. Bring it out when you feel like. Yeah. Because we don't want anybody to light that fuse again, do we? No. But you're not going to, are you? You're not going to do that.
This week, it's GCSE modules for the Year 11s.
So, do you know what I just need to like, revise?
Yeah.
Them things more, what are, like, things?
Things are like things.
It's break time, and while Jack Henry is in the middle of his exams, he is also continuing with his anger management. It's 2 days since his last session.
Ladies!
Oh gosh, they both
Leave it, yeah.
It's not my brother again.
Leave it.
Oh, let him.
Guy, leave it. Come on. Go to... So let's
down.
Yeah.
I'll let him up here.
Don't follow him. Stay with me.
Ooh.
Get up!
Leave it.
Uh-uh.
Leave it.
What?
Jack Henry. Jordan, go on. I need to get through. What's just happened?
I'll tell you later.
I tried to get this little guy from bouncing up and down on you, but... Wait, just...
You go to my office.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Jordan, it's my office.
Jordan and Jack Henry? Were they playing
Just
or
stay in
really
there,
funny?
thanks, lads. Cheers.
For God's sake.
Right, Jordan, what's happened? Here you come, Adam.
That Jack punched me in the eye.
Jack punched you in the eye.
Yeah.
What's Jack got to do with it?
I don't know. He just come out.
No, Jack. I was rooting for you.
Right, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what happened.
Jordan was just mouthing off at me and my friends.
In what way?
Saying stuff like, I'm going to beat you up and stuff like that. And then I just walked up to him because I had enough of it, and I just punched him in the face because I'd had enough. I thought,
to Jordan?
Yeah, because I'm not taking it anymore.
Can I take you back to a conversation that we've had before?
Yes, sir.
About lashing out?
Yeah.
And can you remember what we agreed was the right way to go about dealing with that situation, Jack?
Cut to a senior member of staff.
Yeah. Did you forget that conversation at this point?
Yes, sir.
At that very moment.
You realise why I'm upset
Yes, sir.
about this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this is a crucial time of year for you, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You also got responsibilities, yeah?
Okay. I really couldn't hear what he said about what happened, and I don't want to rewind it, but comment down below and let me know what really happened. I know two friends of his, or one of his friends, somebody was bothering them, and I think he just got fed up, right? Comment down below and let me know. I don't want to rewind it.
Because I've got a responsibility to make sure when you leave here, you're fit to be out in normal society. Because if somebody winds you up in society and you plant one on them like you've admitted to doing, the police will be called immediately, won't they?
Yes, sir.
And it's a big tough world out there, Jack. I want you to reflect. I want you to think about it. You know, if you need, beat yourself up about it a little bit, because I think you need to. So just note for the record, I'm unhappy with this situation. Very, very unhappy. I feel let down and disappointed.
I'm sorry.
And I accept your apology. You do realise, however, I'm going to have to do something about this.
Yes. All that work I've put into trying to make myself become more of a better person than I was is feel like I've just thrown it back in the school's face, which makes me feel really awful.
Georgia is back in school after her exclusion. She still doesn't know if she'll be allowed to go to the prom.
Now we still talking about this prom? No, don't let her go.
I said, right, it's the prom soon, right? Right,
Yeah.
like the girls have, right, explain.
We're booking limo, but we need to know how many people are coming, and we want to know if George is coming.
I can't give you an answer now.
Do you know when you'll be able to? Because we need to hand deposit tomorrow morning.
I'll try and do it by the end of the day then. Right.
Right, just let us know then, Georgia.
So I'll just keep my head down and just do my work and do what I need to do, like my own.
I'll discuss it with the appropriate people.
Right. Just don't get in trouble for the full day. I'm not gonna, obviously not. Obviously, I'm just gonna keep my head down now. It won't
Oh my gosh,
because he knows
look at
I'll text my mum
junk
straight
in
away
the
if he's
hall.
and my mum will start kicking off. What you got? Bye, health and social.
Following the fight earlier in the day, Jack Henry is given his first ever exclusion. He's told not to come into school for 3 days. The 2 other boys involved are given the same punishment.
Okay,
Jack Henry is allowed to stay in school this afternoon because he has an exam.
What?
Yes.
What?
I'm really serious.
Why? Who's it excluded?
Mr. Mitchell, obviously. He's the one in charge, isn't he?
Come on, we'll have to go see him.
No,
He
I'm
gets-
not going to see him, Brandon. I can't change his mind. I'll be.
He got suspended. We call it we call it suspended when you have when you can't go back to school. So they call it excluded, right? When you have to stay home for 3 days, we call it suspended.
Ball to try.
Come on, Jack.
No, I'm not going.
No.
No, I'm not, Brandon.
So what, you're just going to let him exclude you?
Yes. Simples.
Yeah, but he's going to...
Guys, I'm so sorry. My computer ran out of storage space. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I didn't even know. I'm sorry, guys. Comment down below. Let me know your